Hey everybody, Team Wilpers, Frosty Endurance Week 4 briefing, coming to you from vacation. More on that later. I've seen this week some awesome comments from people getting strong and getting a lot out of adding strength to their program, and I love it. That's what this is all about. So hopefully you are still adding to your strength and asking questions. Okay, ask questions. It's an evolving process. I feel like you kind of evolve in your strength training and land on a plan that is meaningful, has meaningful movements, and helps in your stability, your flexibility, keeping the aches and pains away, the tightness, injuries definitely, and so yes, an overall feeling of strength and being strong and able to lift and do things and complete more tasks. But it's not about bodybuilding and things of the past like that. So hopefully you're seeing it the way we're supposed to as endurance athletes who are adding strength training to make your cycling better, but also make your everyday life better and be healthy and confident overall. Okay. So fading topics from strength training to mental health, right? You like the transition. Mental health, as I said before, coming to you from vacation, right? So take a break once in a while, if at all possible. It is such a gift to be able to check out and just nothing else matters except for in the moment. Yesterday my family and my friends and we did a hike up a river in the jungle, tricky rocks, and came to a waterfall. Climbed up a cliff, jumped off into the waterfall. Okay, that's my happy place. Just nothing else in the world mattered for just a little bit, and it is so refreshing and rejuvenating, I guess is the word. So if you could do that, I think that's an awesome way to maintain mental health. But if not, we do a lot of things day to day, I think, to mental, and in addition, we do a lot of things day to day to maintain our mental health, and maybe you don't even know about it. So I think it's good that we can check in on this a little bit. Let's go to the Facebook weekly topic. If you're not in the Facebook group, please jump in there and take a look. The weekly topic is on what we are all doing for mental health on a daily basis or on a regular basis, and I got some awesome answers. Most of them are about the exercise, which is great, the routine, great, structure, which is so exercise, routine, structure, probably the three most important things to maintain mental health, right? Chaos is stressful, and structure to your workouts, to your daily schedule, organization to your living space, all important. Right? So go in the group and find that post and post up if you haven't. Comment on that post if you haven't. Read through it, comment on others. Keep that conversation going, okay? We're training as a community, and that's where it is. So the weekly topic is mental health practices. So big shout outs too, and this is in no order, and there were many that I'm not listing, but big shout outs to Sarah Wonder, Pam Pedlow, Mindy Jensen, Jackie Sincata, singing. I could just imagine, Jackie, you singing loudly at the top of your lungs in your car in the DC area on a busy highway, and just you get out feeling nice and stress-free. That sounds awesome. Linda Marie, yeah, extra sleep. That is absolutely key. A little extra sleep. And Medlin, practice mindfulness and therapy. Obviously, yeah, therapy. A good therapist, they will be the experts in this field, but as a group, we can do pretty well here too. So thank you for that post. Teresa cites letting go of things that I can't control and focusing on the things that I can, and not getting caught up in drama or negative talk as easily. Well, that is a lifelong practice, Teresa, and I think we're all working on it. But if you don't think about it and be mindful to practice it, you're not going to get better at it. So good job reminding us and practicing, daily practicing. Doug Trail says journaling and self-reflection. Okay, yeah, if you actually take a few minutes and journal, write about something that happened that day, self-reflection. What works, what doesn't work? That's always my question. What went well today and what didn't go well? Or what went well, what needs improvement? Things like that. So shout outs to those guys and all of you who post up in that who comment on that post, and keep that going. That's not done now. That's a week-long thing and even beyond. So good topic. Why does exercise help mental health? Okay, exercise being probably the biggest thing to help our mental health. Why does it? Well, here's my take on it. Without taking any notes or doing it, off the top of my head, exercise also trains our nervous system. Our central nervous system is made up of the parasympathetic and the sympathetic nervous system, okay? Sympathetic being the fight or flight or the gas pedal, always on the go. So when stressors come, we get revved up, and it's a series of chemical reactions and hormones that get us kind of amped up, let's say, to deal with the stressors of work, of a fight, of an argument, of traffic, of biologically maybe from a tiger chasing you into the cave. And parasympathetic being the rest and recover. Okay, now it is time to digest. It's time to rest. It's time to sleep. It's time to get restored, and then we flow back into that system. So it's not on or off, but it is a flow, rather a continuum of sympathetic back to parasympathetic. So that's my take on what that is. But when we train, obviously, if you're doing hard sprints, okay, when we do the harder workouts, you are stressing your sympathetic nervous system, and by stressing that system, you then have to you're training yourself to come back down from that system back to the parasympathetic. Okay. So that's my quick take. Hopefully that makes sense, and hopefully that's quick enough. Like I said, no notes on that one, but I've actually done a lot of, and there's tons of mechanisms now. HRV is a good mechanism or a good metric to look at. Some of us have the Oura Ring or the Whoop strap, or even I think Apple Watch now reads HRV. So whole nother topic, but that is a good metric to measure stress and how your central nervous system is recovering, or whether you are ready to perform exercise or more ready for recovery at the moment. So training in general, a thoughtful training program of working out and recovering will help you be able to switch back and forth and not be stuck in the sympathetic nervous system like some people get. All right, so speaking of workouts, how about the workouts for next week? Last week of this particular training block, the key workouts, I'm going to do this a little differently rather than going through each individual workout. Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday are key workouts, okay? That's how we run these training blocks. Monday, Wednesday, Saturday, you have Dennis, Christine, and Matt PZE classes, okay? I want you to take the zone 3s on those days at 85%. Okay, bringing it back down. I said 87% last week, 85%. So just a little bit less. Bring it back down under control for zone 3 and 70% for zone 2. Okay, makes sense? 85, just like week 2. You could go a little higher. There's a little wiggle room. If you're feeling like, all right, 85% is really just not enough. But the point of this is I do want you below threshold, okay? There's no need at this time to go and stress and work as hard as you can. We are training with purpose this week and in these training blocks. And the purpose is to build our base and build our endurance. So no need to go higher than, you could go up to 90, 92% if you wanted to, but we're just trying to keep it under control. The endurance workouts then for this week and all weeks are on Thursday and Sunday. Next week we have a Ben and an Eric PZE class, and we're taking the intensity down on those days. We're going 80% for zone 3, 70% for zone 2. Okay, the instructors always do an awesome job on the daily workout topics, and so listen to them in the class. But if you don't want to watch the class, we do have timers with those percentages, and you can follow the timers on a Just Ride or a Scenic Ride or on another bike besides a Peloton, whatever your individual situation is. Okay, TSS for next week is 231. Weekly TSS, if you follow the core classes the way they are, 231 down from 251 for the week. That's if you follow my timers, okay? My timers have you recovering at 70% instead of zone 1. I think that's a little bit different from if you actually follow the classes. But you get the idea. It's a little bit less than week 3 that we're in right now. Okay. And then week 4 is the last week of our base building training block, the endurance plan. We are setting the foundation for 2024. If you're in this for the longer period, the whole month does play an important role in what's coming next year. More on that in a second. Please check your boxes. After you do the workouts, get into the Team Wilpers portal and check your boxes next to your workouts. That's a way of letting us know that you did the ride, but also you get a little green check in the box, so a little kudo for yourself. But most importantly, we give some swag to 2 random people who have completed their rides at 100% each week. And so this week's winners are Keisha Walker and Jim Farrar. Congrats, you guys. Be on the lookout for an email asking for your address. It's not spam. It's Team Wilpers looking for your place to send you something that has our stuff on it. So, all right. So that's about it for me. Back to vacation. I think we're going surfing today. But remember, we're wrapping up Frosty, and there will be 1 week off before, which here's what I'm super excited. I'm going to give some timers for the off week, just so you know. We'll give some timers for the off week. But coming up here in January 1st starts the next training block. We have an 8-week training block planned starting January 1. And I'll just let you know that I'm super excited about the structure of it and the way it progresses, and I can't wait to share it with you and coach you through it and be a part of it. So that's going to be a lot of fun. That's it for me. Quick one today, but wrapping up this base building training block. Awesome. Keep posting in the Facebook group and communicating with everybody, and I will talk to you soon. All right. Thanks, everyone.